All right, I'm so excited about this. The new book, Fabulous Health, it lays out a roadmap for battling excess weight and health concerns like high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes. So author Terry Crispin is here with advice and tips for a healthier life. Terry, thank you so much for coming in.
Hi, Katie. How are you?
Just wonderful. It's so great to see you. So first of all, your motivation for Fabulous Health, what was that?
Well, unfortunately, my dad died of a heart attack at age 51. And as a nutritionist, I didn't really understand that lifestyle had a lot to do with it until I was qualified. So he died when I was a lot younger, and after going to university I was like, oh, it wasn't genetic. So I wanted to help other people.
So what did you think it was for him?
I thought it was genetic. He had a very obese family and was always struggling with his weight. He was on blood pressure meds, and I just assumed that it was just the way life was. And in fact, when he died of a heart attack, the Cardiology Society in Australia thought that it was either bad luck, just getting older, or genetics, and we now know that lifestyle plays an enormous part.
Okay, so tell me, how did you change your diet after that happened, or once you were to an age where you could realize that it wasn't genetics, it was maybe lifestyle or diet?
Well, I was vegetarian for about 40 years, and then in 2015 I became vegan, and I still couldn't get my health under control. I was always struggling with my weight, and I had high blood pressure, and it wasn't until I got rid of the vegan junk food that it really came to pass for me. So got rid of all the processed meat, plant-based meats and processed plant-based products, and started eating more whole plant foods.
So that's what you're eating now? Still?
That's right, yeah, whole plant foods.
It's not a one-size-fits-all, is it, for everyone? I mean,
no, every person is absolutely different, and some people will react really, really well to it. They'll be able to get off all their meds, and they'll be able to lose a lot of weight, and other people, it'll be a great baseline for them, and it'll enable them to be the healthiest that they can be, but maybe they still need to be on some blood pressure meds or cholesterol meds. So everybody is absolutely different.
Can you talk about what your meals look like and what you make sure to have on your plate, maybe what you're taking out now, like so that people can kind of have it in those terms?
So always vegetables.
Okay.
Always vegetables. I'm a big fan of potatoes, as long as they're not fried.
No French fries, Terry?
Look, I'm not saying no French fries. I'm not saying no French fries, just less French fries.
Yeah, fair,
or
okay.
the other thing you could do, Katie, is that you have an air fryer, you can make air fried French fries and you can eat them forever, right? Who cares?
Okay.
Because there's no oil.
I have an air fryer. Let's do it.
Eat your French fries with the air fryer. So we're going to have vegetables, we're going to have some kind of starch, which is like your potatoes, your pumpkin, and you're going to have some beans, lentils, and you're going to have some whole grains.
Okay, what if, like we said, not a one-size-fits-all. For me, I do like the protein, so what meat would you suggest putting in there? Are you
tofu.
You're against it. Okay.
Tofu, tempeh, seitan, all really, really high protein foods, all plant-based. They won't give you heart disease, they won't clog your arteries up, they won't give you cancer. Awesome stuff.
Okay, also misconceptions or what people should change that would be easy to take away from this interview and be like, okay, yeah, I can do that. Is there...
Well, the number one thing is you want to start where you are. So in the book I've got a list of 200, 250 plant-based foods, and you can just highlight the ones you already eat. And then you go, okay, well I like broccoli and I like potatoes and I like carrots and I like pears and I like bananas. Well, just keep eating more of those. And what will happen is your stomach can only hold so much food. And so if you start eating more healthy plant foods, it'll crowd out the room for the unhealthy foods. So then you're going to eat healthy naturally.
I have a hard question. Is it only foods that you like you should be eating, though?
I don't believe you should be eating foods that you don't like, but I also believe that you should give foods a chance. Okay. So just say you hate Brussels sprouts because your mother always just boiled them and they were disgusting.
She cooked them wrong.
Yeah, that's right.
They're so good when they're crunchy, right?
That's right. So you can air fry your Brussels sprouts too. I know you go to all the restaurants and they're all deep fried and they are delicious, but you can air fry your Brussels sprouts and put some lovely teriyaki sauce on them and they're yummy.
Where can people find your book? You have such great insight and advice.
You can get it at Amazon, of course, and if you want a signed copy, you can get it at fabuloushealthbook.net.
Terry, and I'm fascinated because you know I love this topic and I love talking to you. I'm so excited about your book. We are doing a podcast after the show, and we're going to talk a long time about this. So if you're interested in that, that will be on Fox Local later on. Terry, great to see you.
Likewise.
Stick around. I'll see you in a little bit.